was a brief one. The Austrian caught out at a sweeping right-hander. Unsurprisingly, the heavy collision spelled the end of his day. And moved into the podium places, only to slide into a barrier in the following test. The Italian lucky to get away with it, but slipped to 9th by the end of the stage. A strange incident, but the damaged left rear suspension indicated what could have caused the roll.
With a rocket start, but then he loses out as he goes up into second gear. Daniel Toren gets a squeeze on Toren, just misses Anderson. Anderson holds on. Frank Valens up going across the sideline, going to get up alongside Christophersen, going to push Christophersen wide. Ekstrom going to follow him. Oh, two wheels. Christophersen goes round the outside. Ekstrom going to go Joker straight away. Christophersen in the wall. Ekstrom's in the wall on the outside line. More in the Per Eklund Beetle on that inside line. Troll gets straight into the back, bit of contact and carnage going on here. So Victor Franks moves up and goes straight into the joke up and
far too behind to get around the outside, but he tried. We have a spin here.
Olofsson goes round, contact behind as well, gets hit. Walfredson comes around the nose, just avoids him. Two cars stuck in the middle. Persson and Högqvist trying to go around the outside. Surely going to dive onto the joke. No, can't quite go. It's exactly what he did in the previous one, whilst Olofsson kind of gets collected there, I think, from row 2. That was harsh, and gets that's a spin round for Ola Henry Steinsholt.
From Martin Jonsson.
Yeah, Enlund on the inside with a good start. McGuinness gets a tap from behind. Spinner in the background. Was it Jonsson that's gone round? I think it is. So McGuinness and Enlund get away with that. Will drive. Simon Tiger got close to him, but not quite enough. Engsvig is right there as well. Tiger spins around. Johannesson, go on, backwards over the line, go on! For Victor Johansson in the Merc, the big Merc gets up the inside, Rajala comes around, he's on the lock stops, I thought he was going to make it and he doesn't. There's contact there with Simon Engsvig. And get to the apex first of all, Halberg gets a bit of contact, spin in turn 1, Hooker goes round, contact on the outside line as well, door flies up, he quite had it, side by side, bit of contact between him and Eganson. Contact again, somebody gets launched off into the barrier on the outside, that's the Markland barrier.
Was spot on.
So then, in that case, Merstad must have done a hell of a lap to get past. Bowdens gets turned around by Osterberg in the background. Contact between those two. It's all the way round the outside into the whole shot. Absolutely brilliant. Spin on the inside line, up and over the curbs. Two drivers into the Joker on lap 1. It's first corner, got to give enough room here. Drops into P2. Contact with Hukar. Hukar ends up on the dirt on the inside. Gustafsson just about holds on. Hukar's suspension's broken. Rear right's collapsed. We'll have to red flag that. Absolutely nailed on. Uito up the inside in the background of Anderson. Manages to go P2, but then spins from P2 down to P6. A couple of people missing the start. So Terpinen comes from slot number 5. Nielsen was that, I think it is. No, maybe not. It's it's hard to Beek. Yeah, sorry, it was very early there. Troitra doesn't get the best start. Halberg gets a brilliant start from row 2, goes out a long way wide. Wonder he's going to try the round the outside. Does try a roll in turn 1. I think that's Pentinen's gone over. End over, and the car's upside down in the gravel.
Kevin is yelling at him. So.
Yeah, he gets like yelled at by dad and older brother. This was the contact look that broke a car. That's it. God, you might as well stay on the throttle too.
Both two have the
no,
same.
not 3. No way. 4 broken buttons.
Here's what happened just on the exit of the swimming pool. Yeah, just got a little too racy. A strange line in, and he just taps the barrier there. And
the rear right, here we go.
Here we go.
The rear right is pointing the wrong way.
Boom. He was way too quick. Way too quick through the back. He might need a cigarette after that.
I think he...
in 1972, and he's always...
Here's Claudia. She loses it.
Okay.
It goes left. So he's lost it over the crest. It's actually tricky, though. When you come over the crest, the car goes light.
Yeah, I would imagine he's just going to lose the rear mid-corner here.
Yep. Bang. Into Mirabone. Oh, boys, play nice.
And he's watching to see where he is on the way down there.
Just a little too hot.
He's locked the inside front.
More dramatic. Here's what happened.
So it's the Connaught out front. Does he spin? He's spinning the Connaught on his own.
Yeah. Doesn't touch the barriers.
No,
yeah, it's unavoidable, really, isn't it?
Oh, that's Claudia. Just got through.
She did, and so too Tony.
Here we go. Look around. Kunzel was going to go in and maybe lock the rears up, I would have thought. Oh, no, he's got all the way through. No one likes to see, he's just locked the front up on the way in. And just the car's just not quite a little bit too. Look at it again. So the two going to go for the inside, and Lottini's just not seen him, basically. And unfortunately, that's a run.
I mean, to grow up in Monaco and dream of... Oh, no, I say that! I've done it!
And it's
here we go.
1.5cc engine.
Well, that's going to pretty much end it here.
He's just out. He could have gone down the...
Happened to him then? Has there been a little bit of contact?
Oh, could well be, yes.
Oh, dear.
Forced. He turned in the 10 and sadly...
Comfortable going down the outside then. Let's see if he can make this move. Turns it in just after Williams. Both Williams go absolutely straight.
He's picked up that debris and...
picked up that debris and flicked it back. I don't know whether that was part of the event.
I think it may well be, you know.
Oh!
Wow!
No, that's
big smash.
Power, and that was very decisive. Another one in the grass, and it's Rena's VK.
Him and Cal. Oh, contact. Devlin DiFrancesco, the 21 started to go around.
How about the weather? This is what happened to Dalton Kellett.
Colton Herta shaking all over. It's Kumasato on the outside of Jack Harvey and around.
Teammates contact nose to nose. He tried to go, Pato Award tried to go through on Colton Herta. Goes to the outside of Harvey. Now race control says they're going to review that, but the aggressor there, he's the one pushing the issue to the outside.
Yeah, but at the same time, you do see Jack kind of drift over driver's right into Grosjean's side pod before they even turned in.
Going wrong with the shift. Oh, he got hit by Graham Ray.
Whoever that was.
Look at the rain into turn one. Graham just no grip on the rain there.
Now that one.
So this is down into turn 12 here. Yeah, really nothing Kyle could do, obviously, in that one. Yeah, I think he just lost it through that long sweeping left or right-hander, and collected the wall heavy.
So I see Christian Rasmussen gives Lundqvist room, and then I don't know that he was quite far enough along. That Stingray Rob says, I'll take those free couple of spots, move back up into a podium position.
And that's a couple of fast cars that were challenging McElrea and Frost. That's two mock-ups that Bradley has had.
Yeah, wow, digging in quite hard. Lucky not to roll over there.
Yeah, well, that's a hit. So there's, you can see the correction there by Jonathan Brown. Back on throttle, made the correction. Once it bit, it shot him back across the track. His right front then getting in front of the left rear of Foster. Foster up. Foster probably would have been okay, but here comes Miller with nowhere to go. And I'm going to say this right now. We have brand new tubs with the Halo device. And look at where the gearbox attenuator ends.
Well, make sense out of this.
Yeah, the gaggle that goes into turn number one. Little lockup for Miller. He's through. That looked to me like it was, I think, Kiko Portal. Yep. So this thing came to a head here on lap
more
5.
Contact.
There is more contact. That's coming through the 7-8 complex. Trying to get away from the 22 a row a little bit. Oh, they went 3 wide into the corner. Yeah, that just wasn't going to happen. 3 wide in the corner. I believe Denmark credit was on the inside there. Maybe a little tired, but they're watching Billy Fraser battle it out here in Indianapolis.
Thanks for staying up with us. Let's see what happened to Jackson Lee. Oh, he got tagged.
Yeah, one of the D-Force drivers, I think, got into the back of him.
Cadillac Racing involved there as well. I don't think there was a touch there.
Yeah, that was a bad mistake.
Scrapping for the lead. This is like a street fight, and running into the back, and it's going to come right away across the oncoming traffic. There was a whole gaggle of cars. Oh, it's Montoya down the inside has nerfed him and turned him right around. Yeah. So Montoya will get a penalty for that.
Velocity there. Let's have a look, see what happens to Bob McKay in the middle of the pattern. He got a bit of a tap there from the PF Racing Mustang, the pink car, turned Bob McKay around, absolutely nothing.
We've also got James Pesek into the pits. The rear tires were spinning slowly, but that was not for any sort of forward motion being instituted.
Wheels, I'm guessing he lost it on the way in. Yes, he did. Lost it under braking. Car flipped to the right, and he made heavy contact with the wall on the Hart Honda, which is laps down now, which then had a slide, and it was left rear to right rear. Left rear of the Honda. Just lost it in the middle of the corner with the rear end, that Honda, and Stacey was still there. Stacey sitting down the inside. That's going to be a tough one to call. That's yellow and blue. BMW, there's contact there and a spin at the far side of the circuit. It is the 22 again. I've called.
A little argy-bargy in the keyhole. That was the 77, and then got Maxon just a little bit later. Oops. Yeah. Ouch. Wow. Bitar around into the fence.
A race at Mid-Ohio had a not finished in the second one last year. He's looking like this is going to be a repeat. Touch for Matthew Dirks.
He was helped.
Segment. And what happened in the middle order when Jean Ludovic, he was turned right by some. So that was the car I saw off the road briefly. Admittedly, we're now under. That's the incident that involved Fassbender coming out of Tozer, got to a 45-degree angle. Oh! And this is the incident I saw earlier on in the lap, which was the Christian Hook car, 33. Car. Michael Jensen's taken over from Nick Adcock.
Hit by the Absolute Racing car.
Yeah. So the Porsche trying to find a way underneath.
See what happened here. And that was him. Look, by the I think he got up the inside of Nemo Rojas.
Yeah, because they were battling, and Heinemann had into 14 and 15. So is this what happened? Ferrari leaving the scene. Oh, it's a spin for the 24 car. Into the pit stop.
Oh,
it was opening for an attempted move on. Chimodomo in 31 for TDS. And that was an audacious manoeuvre, trying to from Laurent looking to the outside. He caught the grass, but that wasn't the moment. It was up the inside. And he then sort of half-heartedly maybe backed out of it. Layer of Michelin tyres, you can push. Oh, it's so tight coming through the kick. And there's contact. I knew it was tight, and then they make contact into.
To me, let's have a look.
Just check that through. It's the 6 car, so it's not Michel. It's Jonathan Brossard for ANS Motorsport, because they kind of right. So yeah, there were several cars involved.
Right. The Gelly car, that is the Fricadelli car, one of the United cars.
Fricadelli's in the pits.
The internet and look for Pisnelli's name and Huracan. You'll see them
tight.
No, that's too tight.
Yeah, that was.
Trying to do this.
Yeah, and on the Bullet Racing, has decided. He's lost it too early, and Leo Device is going to be collected as well. So the new race leader is going to be Fabian Michel, will be straight back into a safety car, almost guaranteed of that. Grand Ducato this weekend. Now this all started with another car off the road, and it was almost in avoidance that Frolini left the road and backwards into the concrete. Ouch.
Let's look what happened. Oh dear, that's a big hit. That's a big hit on the driver's side for Valentin. Car coming through the left-hander at Grand Coupe. Here it goes, the back comes around, and he's sitting there thinking, oh no, and oh.
Now, what happened?
Oh, Nürburgring down out of Nürburgring into the 180. Wow, bumped it into over the curbs. He runs wild. He came through the chicane. He was a bit aggressive on the curbing, and the car got too far wide.
Around, and that's Andrea Bertolini, who's been racing these cars since they were invented. But you must say the move from Nicolas Baer.
De voie de lancement, et on est du côté des Storyl avec une image assez classique, c'est-à-dire un pilote qui est un peu large et qui va mais qui a traversé Florent. Et on est venu embrasser, qui roule de nouveau, mais il est 34e.
16e en programme.
On revoit ici, il l'a perdu, mais ici, alors vous aviez la numéro... il y a une touchette là entre Fabien Barthez, en fait, qui est poussé dans le bac à gravier du côté du château d'eau, et passer devant Teddy Clairet.
Et là, l'accélération, ça va être compliqué, peut-être.
Et une touchette derrière... avec Jean-Mathieu Léandry et Vincent Bouteiller qui est veillard pour essayer d'aller attaquer. Attention, il s'intercale et il vient toucher ici Florian Brichet au niveau de l'épingle d'Adélaïde. C'est peut-être pas nécessaire. Le freinage du côté de Nürburgring, on monte sur le bilan. Ils se sont touchés, tête à queue de Vincent Bouteiller avec un choc dans le mur de pneumatique.
The inside, but not quite far enough, surely. Oh, dearie me. Pouget turns across the nose of Guillaume, and who's going to gain as they lose? David Pouget had done such a good job getting it into Estoril in front, but he got a little bit out-muscled, and unfortunately for him, the provisional gold position has fallen back to bronze, and someone's gone straight on at the...
J'ai envie de dire, c'est presque la même erreur que avec... et au lieu de partir à gauche, en fait, en voyant qu'il a raté son freinage, il...
Am I wrong? Well, let's see. We'll find out right here, right now. Oh, you can hear it over the hump. You could hear it.
No, they were from the Porsche. Eric Constantinidis. Second one officially. Oh, metal grate. Heavy contact.
Yeah, too wide to drop down into the grate. Let's catch a replay of Jack and just... Oh, that's contact with the wall.
Hefty contact
for Jack Perkins.
So it'll be top of screen. Oh,
yeah, and
contact with the wall. So just caught the inside curb there, lit the rear tyre up.
Now all that margin will disappear, but it wouldn't surprise me if they'll get in the lane, and quite a hefty impact into the fence. That explains the tyre. Well, was tyre cause or outcome? Cause. Oh.
Back on the way, yeah, just grabbed the edge of the tyre barrier, the edge of the concrete, and around he went. So.
And here's a look at what happened at the top of the mountain. Mike Sheargold. So it wasn't outside wall, it was inside. Quite hefty impact.
Inside, and then we just caught at the bottom of screen. Thompson and Ensby. Big contact in the wall for Thompson. Rendered that car.
Cars, and again he slides his way off from into the grid box. Will give Tom Heyman the better start on the way down into turn number 1. It's an instant at the back, and it's now Grant Thompson.
Antonelli che deve aver avuto un problema e ha coinvolto nello stesso.
È un giovane di prospettiva di caro, ma è importante. Anche questo è un giovane di prospettiva.
Castellano che ha tagliato la prima curva, peccato nel staccata Davide che è minaccioso, ma non so se notate, e induce all'errore proprio Giacomo, che adesso è costretto a rientrare in pista. È successo un po' di tutto.
And this is how it happened then. Just the back end of the car stepping out, Willem trying to control it, and unfortunately, got past Roman Simeon. So onboard shot here, showing just how close. And there you can see. I think Mark Bailey clattered into the side of Josef Schumacher and then collected a second, Nico, from that onboard shot.
Yeah, let's look at that again. Yeah, definitely looked like it. Was there something which happened before?
To be fair to Mark, if that is Mark's car, runoff area that we have here, and in replay, well. And that's why Willem van der Worm, as Frans Engstler, sitting in the garage and watching. And there we can see von Skeltema making contact there. Now, we didn't see from that point of view. That's where Tommy Lindroth went around. High wiring, and there you can see Christian Brunsburg go around. There were 4 cars involved in that. And that was just nothing other than racing instinct.
Look at the pack, have a look. One of the Astras is slow away, Michael Crease, I think it was, and then Ash Han gets involved, and then off the road goes Crease. So the 2 teammates involve one another, and then look.
I think it was Rue Clark, wasn't it? Clark, yeah. So Rue Clark sideways, they all check up. He loses it on the grass, comes back across, and thank goodness that it didn't hit any harder than that, because...
Larga bem solta, César Ramos acompanha a linha, já deu ponta com ponta ali com o Lapena no primeiro acidente.
Duas voltas, né? Exatamente. E já veio, você viu que o Átila, ele vinha na contramão do trânsito. Olha aí, o Alan, parece que o Felipe Massa tocou no Alan Kodair, que bateu no Felipe Batista, e o Rafa Suzuki comprou pronto. O Galide passou, Pedro Cardoso, Lucas Forest pegou na porta ali do Alan. Com todos os problemas que teve,
opa!
O Diego Nunes de novo, olha aí.
Era uma empurrada, o Diego Nunes deu uma empurrada ali, hein?
De olho, olha só, ele escapou, foi ali direto na barreira de pneus.
Sozinho.
E acabou tocando ali o Celcinho Neto. A gente já tem essa volta sendo liberada. Ih, rapaz, aí já deu ruim aí pro Gui Bax, hein? E depois a gente tem aqui a escapada, ó, do Stike. Olha que rampada que deu ali.
Difícil de entender, né?
Exatamente. O carro do Ricardo Grácia e, consequentemente, sem a traseira, ficou o carro do Staico. Destruído, vamos rever? Lá na oposta. Ele pegou ali.
Sozinho.
Na traseira. Tem a impressão do carro do Nick Monteiro.
Teve algum entreveiro ali naquela descida, naquele começo.
Você.
Pois é, então a gente meio que matou a charada aqui com os replays todos gerados pela Master. E aí tem o toque da rapaziada. Tem o toque ali com a Aurélia Nobles, que vinha numa prova sensacional, vinha pela 5ª posição, terra da categoria Elite. A partir de agora é pé para baixo, é velocidade para cima. Aceleramos juntos com a Copa Shell HB20, faz uma boa largada ali o Leonardo Reis, já tem toque lá atrás, já tem gente escapando, é a galera ali da categoria Super, já a gente identifica, Marcelo Zebra vai para grama, já começa o tumulto, Marcos Alva, a gente vai rever. Ele vinha ali na disputa por posições, olha só. E aí o Léo Rufino, ele praticamente subiu ali na traseira do carro do Léo Rufino, depois teve mais um toque entre eles. Ele veio por dentro, aí teve o sanduíche do Perdoncini agora, com o Valini. no toque ali num primeiro momento, com o Valini e com o Enzo Gianfratti. E aí a gente vê mais uma escapada, só que aí já é o começo da descida, né? Teve uma atravessada ali na frente. E olha o toque já acontecendo.
Sokolovski. Oh, and up the inside goes Casso. Oh, but contact between the two of them. Oh, and a second bump there, I think, from the spinning car of Sokolovski. The 54 car looks like it's dropped a couple of positions there as well. At Luli del Castello. And oh, big moment there. The number 7 car off track. As we go to replay, and there's Tronconi diving up the inside. You can just see a car stranded in the ground.
I don't know. You think he may have got on that seam?
Yeah, or maybe even bottomed out right there.
Yeah.
That's where the car is compressed the most on the entry to that corner, and if it did hit that diffuser.
But I don't. Yeah.
Looks like a left rear. Yeah, also to me.
Now that was the 8th lap of that run for Stenhouse.
Left rear's down. Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yep. Didn't do that splitter any good either. Coming
well,
off the
and
bank
you know what?
at that angle.
That's.
You see, once these cars get sideways, especially.
Was that left rear down when he spun, Jamie?
Yeah, it sure did look like it was. And you know what's so frustrating about.
Doesn't happen very often, does it? Is that a bit of a bump there?
I'd say. Tate Fogelman getting into a up in turns between turns 1 and 2.
Running in the 6th position was the 51 truck, despite his issues. We saw him brush the wall off turn 2. Makes you wonder, Kurt.
Our braking zone down here into turn number 8. We're on board with Alex Rins. Yeah, he just got it out wide, didn't he? He got in a little bit hot there. Did an airbag Gini, so.
Your thoughts, your position on that?
Yes, we explained the position. Actually, the Michelin position was exactly the same as the Ducati position.
Miguel Oliveira is on his feet. He's just ahead here of Pecco Bagnaia, who saw all the chaos unfolding in front of him. Bagnaia's in any problems. We're on board then with the Spanish Grand Prix winner. Just ahead there will be Miguel Oliveira, out of shot, with Oliveira losing.
The front, here's Mir's one.
Oh, that's a big one, isn't it? Bike takes a couple of big barrel rolls through the gravel. We'll look at him now. That went very early. It was never settled, Simon. We could see it moving around. We're just coming over that crest flags, and that might curtail a few hot laps late on here. Losing the front end going into 3.
Super easy to do. It's the other tricky corner. Something to keep an eye out of. First chicane again, isn't it?
Yeah, the Dunlop chicane.
Yeah. So right there, you're just coming off the brakes. Oh, right.
It looks like something. They're just running on the curb on the inside, and it's just unsettling the front end a little bit.
Yeah.
Just gone 2 tenths clear of the field. Oh, there's more late drama here. Alex Marquez.
Same place as Mir, and I've seen bikes go this way, like I mentioned yesterday, higher and longer than I've seen them anywhere else. Oh, I'm talking. Said that the Suzukis are running the bike really long here, and
sorry, that was the replay. Sorry, I was just looking at that. I just quickly looked, and I thought that's live, but that's.
And they lock quite. It's quite late. It's leaned over, yeah, but not enough temperature in the left side of the front. I'm going to get another view of it. Yeah,
It's been a costly corner so far for the MotoGP. Into turn 9. Oh, that front end, there was a lot of chatter there, wasn't there? As he goes down, sort of calmly.
That it's coming, you know.
Yeah, late on as well then. The final 2.5 minutes here for Marquez. Down that front end goes. He has talked about it incessantly to the Italian. On the brakes, we've seen this crash. Well, that went so early. So early. Saving it for Alex Rins. This is horrible. This is, well, he lost control there over 300 kilometers an hour. How scary was that? Oh, that was horrible.
The rear starts to come. There it goes. And Alex Rins has got absolutely nothing he can do there. He's a passenger at that point.
Hot conditions. This is the hottest track temperature we've had of the weekend so far. And Joan Mir goes down. It's been a wretched 2 weeks, a wretched day here for the factory. After just 7 rounds of the championship, he downshifts going into turn number 9. The front tucked on him. It went very early, didn't it? Pekka Bagnai drops the ball twice. He went wide into turn number 8, and then 5. The front tyre washes out from him. Unlucky turn 13 for Pekka Bagnai. He'd already turned his head to focus on that for KTM. Their leading light, as we so often say, is Brad Binder. There was Oliveira trying to go with his teammate, and that spiralling RC16 nearly wipes this.
Front end's just going to tuck away there. And he gets caught up with his machine.
Tipping it in, mid-corner, and front end just says, "You all right, mate?" Here's what happened then. Vietti tried to go up the inside. Oh, dear. And, well, that's not really an overtaking spot, is it?
Yeah, certainly not an FP1. Left and then right. Ooh. Wow. Strange to see the front tuck.
But given time, he'll get there, as Fabio did. Here's what happened with Sam. Oh, nearly saved it, didn't he? Turn 11, and well, quite late on in the corner.
Yeah, shame there for the man that has now permanently replaced Romano Fenati. Obviously, turn 1 isn't quite, as we see, that's Manzi going down the road than he did this morning. This is what happened to Aaron Canet. This is down into turn 7. This is La Musée.
And oh, it went quite early there then.
Yeah, that is turn 7 rather than decent in the mix yesterday. Oh, and he's messed up Recordamont just.
Oh, and he's gone down. Deary me.
He's into turn 6, La Chapelle. Haven't seen a crash like that.
This is going to be big, I think.
This is going to be a high side, surely, isn't it? On the gas, on the rear. Oh, big one. Big slap on his back. Oh, that was horrible.
Separate accidents, are they? They're both gone down together. Aldeguer was quite a long way ahead of Arbolino, and they followed each other.
Yeah, we're looking on board then from Tony Arbolino. Aldeguer is just going to have that front end wash out from underneath him. Arbolino, a split second later.
With Canet just ahead of them. And Arenas, yeah, it was a difficult one. The gap just closed in, and there was the door open there.
For the leader, he just started to get the hammer down, hadn't he, Pedro Acosta? The biggest advantage he's had in this Grand Prix. He's well through that La Chapelle corner, a little bit wide maybe for the reigning Moto3 world champion. Pedro Acosta loses the front end of that Calex machine down the hill into La Chapelle. Is
this going to be a high side for Garcia? Let's have a look.
I think so.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Dennis Onju coming in there. See, does like braking a little bit like that. Is he just offline ever so slightly? The front tucks. Such a.
Let's have a look at what's happened to them. We're going to catch it, I think, just in the back end. In fact, that looks like separate crashes to me. You could see the motorcycle of Furusato. And he has a high side in the middle of it. It's a very strange crash indeed. And then the bike follows him in.
As he sits third in the session, you can see losing the front.
Good job done there at what's happened then. Here he comes then. Whoa. The rear lights up, and that is a painful landing for the young Turk. Dortola sat in the pit, so clearly he's absolutely fine. That's what's happened to him at the Dunlop chicane. Perhaps surprised we've not seen more crashes there.
Going on here, he's just behind his teammate Stefano Neppa. Oh, that is a painful one. The rear comes round, chucks him over the top.
Diogo Moreira, no drama for him at the moment. He leads this French Grand Prix. Holgado's gone down now at the Dunlop chicane. Very tensive. Oh, it's raining. You can just see. Oh, there goes
that's
Patelli in the background. This is at turn number 14. Multiple rider crash.
One's already down at the top. So let's see if you're going down at 13, and then just behind your graphic there, you can see a pile of them in the gravel. I think they're all just their own accidents.
Sergio Garcia, the world championship leader, went down.
Rossi's going to go down here, I think. There he is, middle of your screen.
He was all on his own, wasn't he? We can see somebody there checking up as well. And then the world championship leader, Sergio Garcia, go down the road as well. Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
All just tandem crashes. They all had the eggs. That was a drama. Then Rossi.
There's Toba, look.
Toba going out a little bit further back down the order with Ortola. And then a little bit further, just Dunlop chicane. He's just got up the inside. Well, he's just trying. Oh, he was. Contact wasn't
Bartolini,
it? Got a bit of a nudge there, a bit of a helping hand from further round. Is he going to lose the rear here coming through La Chapelle? He is. Oh, big slap down on the right shoulder. More than a dozen.
Who will outbrake anybody? It's Zanoni who goes a little bit wide but maintains the lead. Casadei pulls alongside. Oh, the big crash in the background there. Who gone down there? Torres, oh, he had a big high side there and got clipped and clipped again. Oh, dearie me. So that was Forres.
Pleased with what just happened there. He had a huge moment earlier on in the race, and maybe that was a mistake or a coming together, I'm not sure, but right now for the win.
He goes for the win, he tries to take it, but Cassidy defends it supremely, and Zanone's down! He asked too much of the front tyre! Yeah, due to the changes in, well, the development of the bike, essentially, dropping 15 kilos, changing the weight distribution. He tried the limits.
And up the inside. No, Rossi Moore's going to hold it. Well played, Rossi Moore. Oh, there's drama in the background there. Plenty of crashes. We did mention that there was drama there. For he will lead. Kuiper's there, the number 18, going slightly wide. And there's a crash in the background. Ooh. 2 riders down. That looks... He's diving up the inside of the leader there. Justin Snyder. Who's that gone down? I think that's Lennox Famara. It is. Oh, that's a shame.
Exterior, a ver quién frena más tarde. Torrecillas que aguanta. Geray Ruiz también por el medio. Y otra vez, frena, tapa el interior a Lisbiu. Saben que se lo han hecho ahí. Ahora lo vuelve a hacer. Eris, cuidado que se tocan. Eris ya echaba a Lisbiu fuera.
Has de ir con ganas porque si no, mira, se reparte por todos sitios.
Ahí vemos, bueno, es que ha sido una montonera y atrás 3 pilotos que iba a tener que hacer una doble long lag por saltarse la salida.
Yep.
Uy, cuidado y caída, atención atrás.
Un poco largo porque le ha cerrado un poco Grau.
Pero consigue aguantarlo de momento. Ahora es David González quien se pone al frente. Y detrás Andrés García. Álvaro Lucas ahora que se mete por dentro, intenta recuperar esa segunda posición. Esto le puede venir muy bien a Iza. ¡Cuidado! ¡Atención! ¡Caída! ¡Caída!
Held a nice tight line. Jeremy Seaworth, though, he went down. So, from Renault, who tips over. Fernandez gets caught in it as well. Squeeze to the inside. Prado. And riders go down here, look, on the outside. What happened here? Oh, over the berm. Just ran wide and then tipped it over. He was out of control as soon as he hit that edge. Håkan Fredriksson immediately tries to fall from the gate. Biao down! Joel Rizzi also fell. But riders down on the opening lap. That was Harov and Everts. Had this happen. Out of the turn, out of the penultimate turn, and then just lost the front end. He was behind Langenfelder in 5th. And the Yamaha. They came together out of the turn somehow. Look, straight over the bars, hit the ground hard, did Verstappen.